This is E&E News. I'm Kylie O'Neill coming to you from Harrington Square at the scene of another brutal murder. The latest victim is a college student by the name of Lily Mae Thompson, who was pushed down at the bottom of the Harrington Square fountain, drowned, and left to be found early this morning. The police have no leads and no suspects, but believe it is connected to the other 3 killings that occurred earlier this week due to the killer's signature: post-mortem gouging of the eyes, with apples being brutally shoved in place of them. The killings have left the city in a state of unease. They're calling the killer the Apple Eye Killer in reference to their signature that seems to be alluding to the phrase, the apple of one's eye. This is leading investigators to wonder if the killer is choosing people who they deem the apple of their eyes. Did the victim reject this killer? It is still unclear, but we will be watching this case closely. The police are asking everyone to be aware of their surroundings and report anything of suspicious nature to them immediately. Stay safe out there. This is Kylie O'Neill, back to the station. Even if I was the one reporting it, hearing it again still sends chills down my spine. When I became a news reporter, I was excited to give breaking news, but now it makes it so much more real. I thought things like this only happen on crime shows. I never thought I'd be reporting it. I am sorry about your loss. I know she was a classmate of yours that you've talked to. I can't imagine what you're feeling right now, especially since the last 3 you knew as well. The barista at the coffee shop you frequented, your next-door neighbor, and the waitress at the local diner. Then again, it is a small town. I'm sure everyone knew everyone. The town isn't having an easy time right now with all of this going on. Even my cameraman looked uneasy and couldn't wait to get away from the scene of the crime. That is true. He would have reason to want to leave. The killer always comes back to the scene of the crime. The police have still been lingering around the coffee shop, the diner, and even around your place. It's no problem. You can stay here as long as you like. I don't think I'd want to be right next to a crime scene either. I think you'll be safe here. They seem to be targeting known locals. I've only lived here for a few years. Definitely not all my life like the other 3. How about I get us something warm to ease the chill in our bones? I'm feeling something with a little kick. How about some warm apple cider? Oh! I didn't expect you to still be up at this time. I thought you'd be asleep. Late night at the station. With all of this excitement that's going on, the station has been a bit of a mess. Oh, don't be worried about me. I promise I'm being aware of my surroundings and taking every precaution I can. I can't just not work. Someone has to keep people informed about what's going on. I heard one of the officers found a lead, a witness, the owner of the ice cream shop at Harrington Square. He left late the night of the murder and saw someone running from the scene of the crime. That's all the information I was able to manage. The police want to keep the description a secret for now, as to not have a game of telephone when people inevitably start talking to people who will talk to other people. I will be reporting it tomorrow. I hope to grab an interview and get the description from the owner myself once the police are done with him. They said it's the only way to get it out into the public. Oh, I stopped for gas on the way back home. I was so tired that I didn't wait to pull the pump back and got gas all over me. I better go get cleaned up and get some rest. I have to be up early, so I'll catch you for dinner. But you can always catch me at 3 o'clock on TV. Did you want me to bring anything home? Oh no, it's no trouble. It's been nice having you here. You're not overstaying your welcome. I prefer that you stay here until the killer gets caught. We both shouldn't be alone. I think we make good housemates anyway. Good night. This is E&E News. I'm Kylie O'Neill coming to you from Harrington Square's ice cream parlor, where I'll be interviewing the owner, who thinks they may have seen the murderer flee the scene of the crime. He will be under protective custody after this interview. We have officers in the parlor standing by. The ice cream parlor was closed for today for his protection and will be closed until further notice. Now, let's get the latest scoop. What the? The whole building is being engulfed in flames. Someone call the fire department. Henry, put the camera down. We have to do something. Hello. I take it that you're asking me if I'm okay because you saw the news. If I'm being honest, I'm not. I'm not okay. I just caused an entire building to catch on fire with innocent people inside. No, they didn't make it. By the time the fire department came, most of it was already in ash. The fires were too big for anyone to even think of trying to go inside. I don't know what happened. The old parlor door has always hit the asphalt like that. But with the way the building caught on fire, that's all it needed to spark the gasoline that was surrounding it. We did smell the gasoline. But you forget, today was the day they were having the car show in the square tonight. All kinds of cars were coming in. Old cars that reeked of gas. We thought that's what we were smelling. I killed those people. Maybe if I went through the back like the officers, but I insisted the owner unlock the front door so I can enter through there. So it looked good on camera. Stupid, stupid, stupid. It was my fault. If I'd just taken precautions. I know I couldn't have known, but someone did. And I'm scared. I'm scared because no one else besides the people at the station knew the owner even saw anything. That means the killer is in the station. We're heading back to the station now, and after... Henry, this isn't the way to the station. Where are you taking us? Henry? Hey, give that back! My phone, Henry, give it back! Help! Get help! It's Henry! Henry's... Thank you, officer. I'm sorry. I just really needed a hug right now. I've never been so terrified in my life. I'm glad my phone survived being tossed out of the window. If it didn't, I don't know how the officers would have been able to track me. If I'm being honest, if it wasn't for you, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. If it weren't for you, I'd probably be a news story myself once Henry was done with me. I can't tell you where you went. All I remember is just taking a breath and flinging the van door open and hoping for the best. The officers are looking for him now. Apparently, they found the station's van at the apple orchard. He made a run for it. He couldn't have gone far. I hope they find him soon. Thank you. Hearing you say that you're glad I'm okay makes me really, really happy. Listen, now that we know who the killer is, and it seems like he has no connection to you, I know that you're probably safe going home, but I don't think I can be alone anymore. Not after something like that. I don't even know if he's going to come back and finish the job before they find him. I need you. I can't be alone, not now. Maybe not ever. You've been living with me for the past few weeks, and if I'm being honest, it's been the best few weeks I've had, even with all of this going on. It's so nice not to feel alone and knowing that someone cares for me. My home is big enough for the two of us. You'd be saving a lot of money, and I know you've been enjoying yourself too. And I hope you also feel the same way that I feel. That it's nice not being alone. And it's nice having someone that cares for you. What I'm saying is, will you please stay with me? I know we're just friends, but I feel like over this time, we've become closer and can be so much more. I think right now we both need someone more than just a friend. And I want you to be that for me. And I want to be that for you too. I'm probably sounding sporadic right now, but after possibly nearly dying, I couldn't wait any longer to tell you. So, what do you say? You will? Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, let's go home. I want to wash off all the dirt and blood of today and make dinner. I have new ingredients that I need to get through. Eat up! It's tomato soup with mozzarella and olives. It's a comfort meal for me. My mother would make it for me around the fall, close to Halloween. She'd call it eye-popping soup because the mozzarella and olives look like eyes when you put them together like that. I thought it was fitting with all the horrors we've had to face lately. Huh? A blackout? Really? What perfect timing. I'll go get some candles. You can start eating. I suggest trying the little mozzarella and olive balls at the bottom of the soup. Those have soaked up more of the soup. Your spoon should be at the right of the bowl. I'll be right back. I'm sorry it took so long. Maneuvering in the dark is hard work, but I managed to find a few candles. Oh, you finished your soup already? I took that long? How'd you like it? I told you the ones at the bottom would have the most flavor. While I think it's best served cold, I thought you'd appreciate it more in soup. Would you like some apple pie? I think we still have some in the fridge. Once that's done, I think I'm going to try to make some apple jam. I heard that's delicious. I'm surprised more people in this town don't make more apple recipes with an orchard nearby. I promise this will be the last of the apple treats after I get through this batch. I think I'm done picking apples for a while. Why? You're already the apple of my eye. Say that again. What you just said. Tell me I'm the apple of your eye.